Alert! News to you. If you are trying to treat this like an investment, opening up boxes is not the way to do it. And as a breaker, that might be, oh, what? That's not what he's supposed to say. No. Breaking, whether you're going through a breaker to open boxes or you're going and buying a box yourself, if you're doing it for purely the fun and the chase and the hobby, well, then you're not caring about the money, right? If you're looking to flip a card immediately, well, then guess what? Now you're gambling, okay? It's not a hobby. Well, for some, gambling is a hobby. Let me tell you, I do enjoy dabbling in that from time to time, heading down to Vegas. But if that's how it is for you every single time, well, then you're just gambling, and that's okay. But stop saying that you're in it for the hobby, and stop saying that Topps is ruining the hobby, because guess what? The gamblers are ruining the hobby when they don't have the right mindset. I know plenty of people where it's a little bit of a hobby, but it's also a little bit of a gamble where they're trying to hit a big card. But guess what? They have the right mindset of, it is what it is. I know what I'm getting into by doing this. But if you are purely in this for the investment side of it, then opening up boxes is the wrong way to go about it. And I've said this every time. If you're chasing a specific card, right? And you're purely worried about losses and profits, the worst way to go about chasing that card is buying into breaks. I am a breaker. ACW cards, that's what we do. We love the hobby. I got into breaking because this is what I've done since I was a kid. The hobby is awesome. But once again, the worst way to chase the bang for your buck, profit and loss, is to get into breaks. The second worst way is to just buy a box outright, right? The best way to go about doing it is just go and buy the card. That is the safest way to not lose money on a card, is to simply go and buy it. Not too close to release day though. We've talked about this. If you're going to treat it like a hobby and have fun with it, but maybe also profit and make do a little stuff, well then yeah, come have some fun. Get into breaks. That's your best way to be able to hit a card at a lower cost and hit a monster, right? If you want to go hit a $5,000, $10,000, $25,000, $50,000 plus card, which they do exist, of course, not many, but they do exist. Well, odds are you're not going to be able to go find someone who just hit it and buy it for dramatically lower than what it's worth. Last year was the Paul Skeens rookie debut patch. That was the chase, right? In the baseball side of the hobby, right? Whoever pulled that, that's a whole different thing. But when that person pulled that, you couldn't go to them and say, hey, can I buy that off you for $50,000? They would have laughed in your face.